First top 10 must-have cards list of Madden 26. As you guys know, I typically do these on Sundays. We had content Sunday. That's really what it is. I did an Adrian Peterson gameplay. It'll normally be back on Sundays because we're not getting content that day, typically throughout the week. So we're going to be cycling this every other week with the best card in every position as well. But this one, the top 10 must-have cards, the first one of the year, it's really, really good, dude. It was a hard list to make. Obviously, there's a lot of LTDs in here, too. It's not all LTDs, but I wanted to keep it as fair as possible. But remember, you clicked on a top 10 must-have card list. If you're looking to splurge, this is the order I think you should be splurging in. Let me show you guys what we're talking about here today. If you're looking for affordable, fast coins to build that ultimate God Squad in Madden 26 you've always wanted, make sure to check out my sponsor, MMOEXP, and use code CHEW for 6% off your order. Number 10, I actually have the new Harrison Smith, and honestly, the more and more I looked at this card, the more I do like him. You got to remember, right? All right, first off, I don't like him as much as a safety as I do a user. The reason why is because Ray Lewis leaves in literally 1.5 days. Today is the 18th right now. He leaves on the 20th, and it is 4 p.m. as I'm recording this video. So he's going to be gone in a day and a half, which is, you know, Ray Lewis can be replaced by Harrison Smith. He's 6'2", and he's also 84 speed with 84 zone right here. The play recs, everything's good. The power is obviously going to be great. It's a Harrison Smith card. He is meant to play closer to the box. I also like him up top, too, because if you do not have Watts, the rookie premier Watts, you kind of are missing a safety in the game. Like, Jimmy Ward's okay. He's definitely better than Jimmy Ward, right? And then guys like Troy Polamalu, who's an LTD. So I think Harrison Smith is one of the best safeties in the game and also one of the best users, especially with Ray Lewis leaving. So I had to include him on a list like this. Number 9, I don't know if I think this is the best corner in the game. You got to remember, there are all 85 speed corners right now. We have Witherspoon. We also have, Lattimore in the game. I do feel like Witherspoon is the best performing in my personal opinion. I do like Lattimore a lot too. You got to remember, there are good budget beasts in this game as well. I didn't include any of the budget beasts, although some of them could have made it. Like, I think Darian Porter and Dante Thornton could have made it. I didn't include them because I think we're getting to a point where we're moving a little bit closer to, like, higher elites, and people are also knowing of those cards. And I put them in the budget beast video already. So, moving on back to Witherspoon, I actually think he plays better for me than Lattimore. I don't know if Lattimore's just a cursed card on my team, but he's the card that gets dunked on the most. Witherspoon is 6 foot. He also goes in the best theme team in the game right now, the Seattle Seahawks. I think you can include Woolen on a list like this as well. But Witherspoon, I think he's the best all around. Very, very good. The 82, you can get up to 85 zone very easily with the +2 strat card. Witherspoon's just a dog, man. But like I said, a lot of those corners I just mentioned, you could definitely interchange with, depending on what you're running, of course. And real quick, boys, if you want to know the best place to start winning more games where you can learn full offensive and defensive schemes that actually work, you should check out civil.gg and use my code CHEW for 30% off. You'll be joining over 2,000 active members who are winning more games, and over 98% of people who joined said they've won more games since joining. So if you want to start winning more games, make sure you click that link in the top of the description and use code CHEW for 30% off. And now, let's get back to the video. Number 8, brand new Jaylen Waddle. I actually got to use this card. You'll notice, stat-wise in this game, there is a viral tweet going around right now. If you guys do not know who Freeney is, he's one of the best Madden players of all time. I think he's top 5 in earnings all time in Madden history at MCS. When it comes to wide receivers and routes in this game, those stats right there, those route running stats, don't seem like they matter at all right now. I don't know if it's because corners are so bad in this game, or if wide receivers are just, maybe route running doesn't matter. But he did, so in the video, I know this is going off topic, he put a Terrell Owens on offense, and then he played against his own Terrell Owens. He did it in practice mode. And the offensive Terrell Owens fried the defensive Terrell Owens every single time. And he has 15 route running. I really don't think route running matters too much, so I think a guy like Dante Thornton you could definitely use instead of Waddle. But I do like this card. 86 speed is obviously very, very good. And then also across the board, he does have good stats. I don't know how much they matter this year because that video definitely threw me off. And also some of the best cards of the year has been Worthy and Dante Thornton. So I really don't know how to take stats right now. I'm kind of in a weird spot. I want to play the game more, but gold cards have been dominating. But I think Waddle is amazing nonetheless. No abilities that are worth... I mean, mid-elite, honestly, now that I think about it, I didn't even know he had mid-elite. I have this card on my team, and I didn't even know... Yeah, I actually like Waddle a little bit more than I thought he did. I think I like Waddle a little bit more. I forgot. I didn't even know he had mid-elite. Yeah, this card's definitely good. Definitely a little bit better than Thornton as well because of that ability, in my opinion. To number 7, I have another wide receiver. They are back-to-back. The reason I like Puka a little bit more is because the height. I mean, height is very good in this game. If you guys have played against that free T. Higgins, or who's another one? Thornton, like I mentioned earlier, They dunk on you a lot. Oh, and Terrell Owens, another very tall receiver. Tall receivers are going to be amazing this year. And unless they do an ag patch, I think that's really like the biggest problem right now, I would say, gameplay-wise, is wide receivers definitely do ag a lot. They are absolutely dunking on everybody's noggins right now. And then you can see, like I mentioned, I don't know how much the route running truly does matter, but Puka has been one of the best cards I've used. He's 85 plus in every route running. And then when it comes to catching, he's obviously elite across the board. Rams theme team's also a very solid theme team too. So I think Puka's amazing. Ability-wise, he doesn't stack up nowhere near. So I think you can argue Waddle, but I like I said, height is a big thing for me. I think Puka's tough. At number 6, we have back-to-back the pregame access theme team, or LTDs, I guess you could say. Like I said, I didn't include all LTDs. We've already shown you 3 non-LTDs, I believe, right? Or 2? I can't remember. But Brian Burns, this card is very, very good. He's very good. Speed on the D-line is huge. If you don't have James Pierce, which I'm not sure how many people did Ricky Ramirez, and if you did choose James Pierce, if you don't have him, Brian Burns is an absolute must-have. He's much faster than every core elite in the game besides Micah. He only has +1 speed on him, but he has 85 excel. He also does have 78 block shed. There is a +2 block shed strat card for D-line. I think everybody should be using that. And then he has 87 finesse. He is the guy that leads my team in sacks. He is also the cheapest LTD in the game. I think he's worth it. You can get a great rental price on him if you're sniping. And then also, he's one of the best edge rushers in this game. Kind of just foreshadowed a little bit, but an amazing card here nonetheless. Into our top 5. I don't care. Call me crazy all you want. I've played Madden for a long time. I have watched Madden for a long time. I've watched the MCS this past weekend, which was Saturday and Sunday. All day long, ladders. I watched a lot of those games. You know one thing that's common on every single pro player's team? This is the one card that's the most common. The one thing I will say, I feel like there's a kind of a knowledge gap once you get into Madden. Like, you realize how big the kicker is for your game. If you are ever going to take a mode seriously, if you're playing Gauntlet or Ranked, the 2 more serious modes in the game, you need kickers. If you have 20 seconds left and you only have 1 timeout and you have this big laser, but you also have Will Lutz or you have some garbage Panero or... I'm just saying random names. I don't know how bad those cards are, but none of them are like Brandon Aubrey. He has by far the best kick power. Only him and Jake Elliott have it. But when you look at kick accuracy as well, I think he has 15 on Jake Elliott. So Jake Elliott's is going to be moving like this. Well, his moves. Brandon Aubrey just makes the game easy. He's going to win you games. It's a boring pick, but if you're a real Madden player, you know how valuable kicker is. Number 4, Mark Andrews. It is insane. I've never seen a good... I don't know if that's true. I can't say that's true, but I can't remember a good Mark Andrews card in all of my time being a Madden content creator. I don't think he ever gets amazing cards. If he does, they're solid. This is the first time he's ever been elite. He is the best tight end in the game by far right now. I mean, Hopkinson was kind of the tight end 1, and he had 80 speed. He lost his theme team boost. Mark Andrews has +2 speed on him. He's also 6'5", 247, has great height and weight right there. Air trucking works for any card in the game this year. It used to be 247 and above, so he gets it regardless. But when it comes to stats and everything, he's very good. He's very, very good. I got to use him for, I think, like 6 or 7 games today. Here comes the comments. But nonetheless, I think this is the best side in the game. Ability-wise, I don't think anything's really worth running besides mid and elite. I don't know if you want to throw a bunch of mid and elites in the game. There's a couple receivers that get it, but I think Mark Andrews is a must-have. If you're building the best team in the game, he's tight end 1 very, very easily right now. Number 3, I'm going with Dwight Freeney. I think he is edge rusher 1 in the game. He's basically Brian Burns. I was going to say cheaper, but I'm pretty sure he's kind of the same price as Brian Burns, which is crazy to think about. But he has 83 speed, so he's faster than him, better excel than him, better block shed, although they're both going to be 80 plus anyways with that strat card I'm assuming everybody's using. And they both have elite finesse move. I think him and Brian Burns are by far the 2 most ideal cards to have on your D-line if you are building it. They're both sitting in the 400K range, but remember, this is a top 10 must-have card list. You're buying some of the best cards in the entire game. I also have been running unpredictable on him. I don't think it's worth it at all. I haven't seen any more sheds than normal, but I still think the speed and everything, especially with how you can run stunts in this game, you need as fast as players you can on the D-line, and Dwight Freeney's right there for you, man. I'm telling you guys, this card is amazing. At number 2, this is our very first expensive card on this list. I guess... there's been some cards on this list that are like in that 500K and below range, but like I said, you did click a budget beast list. You knew what you were clicking on this. I think Terrell Owens is absolutely amazing in this game. Remember how I mentioned earlier, I think tall receivers are broken. I know a lot of you guys have definitely used T. Higgins and definitely have used Dante Thorne. And you know how many bailouts you can get with a card like that. Imagine if he had elite stats, elite catching traffic, and also his top end speed, and also got insane theme teams. Look at the theme teams. With Cowboys is the top 5 theme team in the game. I'm not really sure how good the rest are. I know Cowboys is elite currently. And then also he does get that mid and elite. And Bulldozer too. You got to remember, this is a very, very big air trucking meta. Bulldozer is also very, very good when you're spamming it. But T.O., welcome back to the game, baby. You're already in the top 3 must-have cards list. Number 1, I am going to go with the best quarterback in the game. They dropped this card, and the reason I'm going to put him here, too, is because with Mutt Leaks, if you guys do not know who Mutt Leaks is, say if you're new to Madden this year, he leaks all of the upcoming content for the week. The good news is there's only one quarterback coming out this entire week, and that is going to be Kyler Murray on, I think it's Wednesday. The problem is, if you guys did not read the gameplay notes this year, they said the short quarterbacks are definitely going to be much harder to use. There's already bat downs with Baker. Imagine he's 3 inches taller than him as well. And then another thing that's going to be tough is we don't know, with Kyler's release, we know Baker has a top elite release in the game. I know a guy that has tested every single release. He's also a very good player. And then every card has their own releases here. Every starting quarterback has their own release. He ranked Kyler kind of mid-tier. So that's a big reason why I think Baker is a good card to invest in, is because I think he's going to be a top 2 quarterback no matter what. And in my opinion, I still think he is going to be arguably number 1. That's why I kind of have him here, and I still think he's quarterback 1 regardless. I think Elway and Hurts are pretty solid, but Baker Mayfield is a common thing I saw yesterday on almost every field at the most important position in the game is quarterback. And on the biggest tournament of the year, like, you know what I mean? The first tournament of the year, everybody was using Baker, a tiny bit of Elway's, maybe like 1 or 2 Hurts. I mean, dude, I'm telling you guys, Baker's just an absolute demon right now in this game. Boys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Make sure to comment down below which cards out of this top 10 do you guys have. Is there anybody I'm forgetting? You know, there's some cards that are obviously a lot better at the gold range as well that I may have forgotten. But like I said, I want to include those in budget beast lists. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video nonetheless, man. I love doing these. We're back, boys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, man.